Member for Kelowna Mission. Let's hear the question, please. Members. Member will continue.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Here's a fact.
Members.
Here is another nurse who could lose her job for coming forward if I named her. I'm going to quote, "Staffing is beyond horrific. I've been here almost 30 years and I'm beyond articulating how terrible I feel after 12 hours. On one of my shifts, an elderly lady waited in the hall for 7 hours before nursing was able to reassess her. No turns, no fluids, no IV, no diaper change. I cried and then went home and cried again." End quote. Will the Premier act now and stop our healthcare system from collapsing?
Minister of Health.
Well, Honourable Speaker, I know the member talks to nurses, and I talk to nurses on a regular basis. I know members of the opposition do as well. And I know the challenges that they have faced in particular in this extraordinary period that we've been in and the exceptional work that they do. That's why BC, and these are, again, I know they may not fit the question, but they are important, has added, we were at the bottom of the country in nurses per capita. We've added significant nurses, as you know, in the last number of years, LPNs and registered nurses and nurse practitioners and registered psychiatric nurses. And still, as the member knows, there are every day extraordinary challenges when you're in 2 public health emergencies. And we are with those nurses, and that's why we are, as the member also knows, making changes to make it easier, for example, for internationally educated nurses to come into the system. We announced those 2 weeks ago. It's why we continue to give nurses a greater role in primary care, which is critical. And you see that across the system. It's why we have twice as many nurse practitioners now as we did when we became Minister of Health. And those nurse practitioners are active in providing care in the community. There is no question that there are challenges. There are no question there are challenges in the system. But what we have to do is recognize that in this pandemic, the public healthcare system responded in an exceptional way for people in BC. And we've got to continue, Honourable Speaker, to invest in it to ensure it does so and continues to do so in the future.